Palace. This is Sherry. How may I direct your call?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to reach the lost and found.
Okay, how can I help you?
My name is Bob James, and I was in there about 3 weeks ago, beginning July with my wife, and we may have misplaced a couple of watches there, and I was seeing if anybody turned those things in.
Do you happen to remember your room number?
No, not right offhand, ma'am.
And what's your last name?
James, Bob James.
And you were here, you remember what night you stayed?
It was the first Friday and Saturday in the first week of July.
Okay, that would have been the 6th and 7th.
Yes, ma'am, and it was across at that little local bar across the street, and we remembered returning back to the hotel on that Friday night with the watches, and we didn't wear them on that Saturday because we'd went out. Some locals there at the bar told us that there's a dam out near there, 15, 20 miles from there, and we should go check that out. We was passing through.
Okay, what other first name could it have been under?
It might have been under my wife's.
And what's her name?
Mary James.
Okay, check.
And we was passing.
I'm not showing you or your wife ever staying here.
On those days, yes, ma'am, we were there. We went on the Friday nights. We got there Friday nights about 6 o'clock, and we checked in.
And let me check the lost and found for you.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
No, sir, there are not 2 watches in there. Hello?
Is there someone else I could speak to?
No. But anything that's found in the room, they bring it to the front desk and we document it.
Okay, my wife's pretty upset by it because we just got married and we went out to California. We drove there and we went to the Price is Right. She'd always wanted to go on the Price is Right, so that's where we went.
When did you notice that they were first missing?
We noticed these missing when we first got home, but we thought maybe we misplaced them with the rental car company. We called them; they didn't have them, and so we kind of searched our baggage and looked, and like I said, she's real upset about it, and she said I need to call you, and I told her, baby, you need to calm down. We need to try to find these. They're somewhere here, I'm sure. And
she's. There weren't any watches turned in, sir.
Yep. We had them when we were there. Like I said, we went across the pub. We comes back to the hotel, and they were gone. We'd won them on the Price is Right. I'd bidded on them. I got up there. They called me to first row, and I bid on them. I got the right bid, and then I got up there. I played Plinko, and I didn't. They tell me where to drop it, and I dropped it. Ended up winning $100 and lost on the spin. I spun 35. And they told me, go again. So I went again and didn't win anything else. And so she's pretty upset by it. But are you sure there's nobody else I could talk to?
Yeah, I'm positive.
And you don't know, it was two Rolex watches, his and hers matching. It was the silver gold watches. You don't have a silver gold Rolex watches there.
There weren't any watches turned in, period.
None at all on about 3 weeks back. First weekend in July.
No, sir.
Bob James or Mary James?
No, sir.
But what am I supposed to tell my wife?
That you weren't able to locate them.
And that now we just recently married, and she's pretty excited about that. Now I'm supposed to tell her that, and that you guys don't have them. How do I know somebody else doesn't have them?
Can I have your name and telephone number? And if they should happen to show up, I'll be glad to call you.
Yes, ma'am. Are you going to check with the staff there? Are you a manager by chance?
I'm a front desk clerk.
Are you a young Mexican gal?
No, absolutely not.
The one I checked in with was a young Mexican gal. Do you know who I'm talking about? Dark hair?
Well, there's several of them working here, sir.
She's kind of wearing the whiter mascaras or whatever, what makeups kind of made her look a little
What's
whiter.
your telephone number?
My number is 976
Mm-hmm.
781
Okay.
5628.
5628.
Yes, ma'am. And we live in Georgia, and like I said, we was passing through from The Price is Right, and my wife
I will
was
be
happy
glad
to
to
have
call
us.
you if they happen to come up then.
Okay, can
Thank you.
I call you back maybe tomorrow, see if you found them? Hello? Hello?